Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Wesley, and we have returned. Some of us have returned in a boat. Some of us were nice and dry in our houses, But we here.
Who
Brand man,
returned
how
on a
you
boat,
living?
Wes? Oh, sorry.
Hey, man. Gotta get it how you gotta get it.
I mean, I was in that Noah's Ark for a while today myself. I thought I had to get them 2x2. It was coming down. Hey, for the folks in Florida, we thinking about y'all. I know some tornadoes and stuff hit down there. So
Yeah,
a busy Tuesday here stateside. A lot of folks under the threat of this severe weather we got. So some of y'all got rained out like us, but hopefully you and yours are safe if you listen to the podcast. But we out here, it's Tuesday, man. We making moves, man. We're trying to dominate all 2024. That's what we're doing. So we making moves, man.
Byron, man, how you surviving?
Well, you already know, man. One day at a time, man. Always making moves,
I respect it.
One day at a time, baby. One day at a time. Let's get it, baby.
Durante, man, how the world treating you?
the world is stream. Why your voice sound like that?
Look, man, I don't know. Brent mentioned it earlier. I don't know what's going on. He said it sounded weird. I don't know.
He
said it
down low.
sounded deeper or something.
He down low, ain't he?
I feel uncomfortable. I don't even want to talk to you. Byron, how y'all feeling? I don't even feel comfortable with you.
Good, bro.
Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? That's good. No,
good,
nigga,
bro.
don't talk to me like one of your hosts. Look like
He got the wrong mic
Yeah.
on. We in the
Not the
wrong.
hose.
We in the
He
wrong
said,
time
hey.
slot.
He said, "Hey, where my money at? I don't know. What if you know?"
I'm sorry. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't talk to me. Oh, change the
Oh,
shit
she
up.
definitely calling him daddy. He got the deep voice. She definitely calling him daddy.
I'm not saying that shit, but you
But
knew what I was
she,
getting there.
she calling him that. She calling him that.
I'm just
I'm
here so I
good,
don't get
man.
fined. That's the only thing I
That's-
know.
I'm good, man. You know, I was in Noah's Ark for a little bit outside, but they canceled us, so But we out here making money. It is Making Money Tuesday. It's Making Money Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, with that being said, I'm happy to hear that y'all doing well. I don't know about what's going on in Florida, but sound like something shaking down there. So y'all be safe. So if you're in Florida, you know the risk. So
Yeah, stay safe out here.
with all that being said, man, Durante, you want to talk to people about something, brother. What you got to talk to them about?
Man, look, it's raining. It was raining today. I just have this question, and everybody I'm gonna ask individually. Byron, do you wash with a rag, a washcloth? Let's be.
Yes.
Brent, do you wash with a washcloth?
Absolutely.
Wesley, do you wash with a washcloth?
Hey, give Brandon a chance to answer.
My fault.
Yes, multiple.
He already answered. My fault.
Multiple. We've had this conversation similar to this before. Multiple.
I do too. My girlfriend does too. So now that I say that, we're apparently fucking poor.
That's
never
right.
in my Wesley, if for y'all need the context, Wesley decided to send my silly ass a message today a couple days ago, and it was this podcast or whatever the fuck it is, which honestly had not that many likes on the thing.
It's from some years ago, and I think that was a repost, but something anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
I think they were trolling, bro.
No,
I don't
that
think they
shit.
were
No,
No.
they were serious because they were
No.
like, that's for poor people. When they went,
If you ever in your life you come in here and you stay the night with me and you like, yo, I need to shower. I give you a rag. You say, no, I'm good. Just go sleep in your car. Because I'm not about to sit here and have your ass and hands smelling like hot cabbage. That shit, like, use a rag. Anybody out there that's listening to us right now, comment. If you use a washcloth, give me a yes or no. If you say no, we're banning you from the fucking podcast because the shit's nasty. We ain't gonna ban you.
We not banning you, but we need that conversation.
We need that conversation. I just need to understand the why. Like, what makes you think, let me lather my hand and wipe my body entirely? Because that's not helping. That's not helping. Because think about it. You use your hand to scratch and everything like that. You just getting dirt back in your hands. So a washcloth gets all that shit off. It actually helps to that I can't talk because I'm so mad. Yeah, thank you. I've asked friends and I've looked at people differently. You gotta understand. I've looked at y'all differently. And I'm like, there's something wrong with y'all.
I done told you,
you say something. I need better friends. I swear to God, y'all slap that. But yeah, if you
I
don't
done
use
told
a
you.
washcloth, I really
all
look
I'm
at you
saying.
differently. If you don't wash your legs too, I look at you differently.
But you
That's
Don't
what
know,
you
forget
it's,
them
said.
it's
feeding them toes. Don't forget them feeding them toes. Them fresh
Yeah,
let's
don't
go get some action
like,
too.
and that can get deeper. Women, men too, men. Like I got made fun of because for those that didn't know, I did military. You wear them boots, and I did jobs. You wear boots. There's nothing wrong with a man going to get a pedicure every now and then. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your foundation. Keep that clean. Keep that going. But for those of y'all, women too, if y'all really out here walk around look like if you've been cutting bricks all day with your feet, I need you to do better with life. All right. I'm just being real today because I'm when I say like that's just disgusting. Hygiene is and some of y'all the same people that's like, oh, some of y'all got bad hygiene. Well, what do you wash with? Oh, I don't use a washcloth. Yeah, you got bad hygiene. Just squirting body wash over top of your head, letting it drain down, don't clean you. I don't know if you didn't know that, but it's not helping. So and stop using the 5-in-1 shit too.
Not the 5-in-1.
God damn.
It's cheaper, bro.
He said, yo, Byron said, God dang, not the 5-in-1. Stop using the 5-in-1 shit. But anyway, it's just like I said, Wesley, I was roasting the shit out of these people, bro. Said there's no way. They body smell like stewed giraffe neck and molded apricots. There's no way you think you smell good afterwards. That's like saying, I'm gonna skip a shower, but I'm gonna just use I almost said body armor, Axe all over my body, and think I'm clean, dog. I'm clean. It's like I went to high school with dudes like that. I'm like, bro, yo, why I smell onions and cedar wood? Like, just making up shit as I go. But seriously,
the funk coming over top of the Axe spray is fighting back.
it's I mean, fighting back. It's fighting back. But y'all just use a washcloth. There's nothing wrong. You're not poor if you use a washcloth. That makes no sense. I can understand if you was like, man, you poor if you ain't got no washcloths or a towel. I give you a towel and washcloth. That means I'm able to pay for that. Huh? So what do you use the washcloth for? Like that's my question. They have it in the store made to use. What do you use it for then? You just
it's
skip
for
over
poor
top of it.
people, is what they saying.
I guess hotels
in
are
the
poor
stores
too.
just for poor people. Poor
I guess
people, they say
hotels
poor
are
people
poor.
use hotels too,
It's just God, man.
That don't even make sense. Why some of these places we stay, bro.
Hey man,
I ain't listen. I ain't saying I'm balling like that, but I ain't never stayed in no low ball place, man. I'm just saying, I go to nice places. You know, the nice places have washcloths. Sometimes they give you extra. They give you extras, so you have the two, and then they'll put like 3 or 4 on the counter for you.
And they look out.
They looking out. They're like, hey, we know y'all got the 2 washcloth society, so they're like, we looking out for you and yours.
So
hey,
for
I'm
those of
all
y'all
here
that
for
really
it,
think
I'm just
nobody uses it, for those of y'all that think I'm poor,
I pack my own washcloth.
I do. You know what? I do too.
I can respect that.
I do too. Every now and then, sometimes I forget. Byron, you already know, like drill weekends are like, you know what I'm saying, barracks and shit. Yeah, where the slides in, not the slides, or like the flops in. Yeah, yeah. Byron already know.
Yeah,
He looking
sure.
dumb, but he know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just had to vent about that because Wesley an asshole.
Well, first of all, look,
he said that shit me for me to roast the shit out there.
I'm just sharing what the people in the world are thinking, man. The people
your
in the
algorithm
world,
ass.
Well, they smell like it. That's not my problem. Look, I'm just saying, some people in the world is wild and think they're above others, and they can stand and look down from their brow upon you because apparently you wash yourself in a certain way, the good way, the non-stinky way. I don't know, man. It's wild. I don't know what's going on with your camera, but you'll be back in a second. And you came back in a second. You still look messed up. But anywho's and anyways, regardless and forgetting all that, sliding on past that, man, y'all check out this Cat Williams stuff.
Y'all boy.
For sure.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
2-hour case study. 2-hour case study. I didn't watch the last 30 minutes. 2-hour case study.
Y'all know how I don't like sitting down and doing things. But for the show, I sat down and listened to this entire thing, and it was quite interesting from beginning to end. I'm gonna lead with Byron. I'm gonna let him give his opinion because he had questions for us in our group chat. So Byron, man, what you wanna say about the old Cat Williams situation?
I thought it was pretty accurate, man. I thought it was pretty accurate. I feel like it was gloves off. I mean, it's not a lot of people speak their mind. So I mean, I give him the upper hand on that. But now,
Okay.
I feel like everybody he called out, man. They on the clock.
so
They're on the
so
clock,
so let
bro.
Hey,
so,
it's the NFL draft. You are now on the clock.
You on the
Nigga, I
clock,
swear to
bro.
gosh, bro.
Cat really went in there and said, you know what?
Let me tell you something. I swear to God.
well, see, here's the thing. If you really look at it, and y'all know I'll be analyzing stuff. We ain't gonna go into my deep analysis just yet, but
Yeah, because we ain't got 2
it,
days. My fault.
okay. Um, when he started, he had a monologue prepared. He had a list of things that he wanted to talk about, and he was going to talk about those things, regardless of what Shannon wanted to talk about. He was going to talk about those things, and that's how he started off the show. Like, did you notice that,
Somebody must have
Byron?
brushed him wrong, yo.
Well, here's what happened, and this is based on the context of what he was talking about. He saw Steve Harvey on the show. He saw Cedric on the show. He saw Ricky on the show. He listened to all of them talk, and he was like, I'm finna go back on the same show that they went on, and I'm finna call them all out for their foolishness. And what really may have really tipped him over was Ricky saying, Money Mike was my role. I think that really might have tipped him over. As Durante has the reaction that I think Cat may have had when
Come
that
on. Ricky
poured into
Smiley
the
could
air.
not play that. Ricky Smiley could not play that. That movie would have been lame as hell.
Well, okay, so it seems like, because let's just be clear, it seems like
Frank's stupid, yo.
Money Mike had a
Frank's stupid.
different role in the movie before Cat got the role.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me. It seems like a modification of the role was done after they like, oh no, this part is for you. Now, whether he may have auditioned for it but didn't get it, and then tried out for the Santa Claus, who was really a non-speaking role. I think it was a non-speaking role, and Ricky added some lines because he was just robbing them. Just like, okay, so you remember in the original Friday, with AJ Johnson was Ezel. We saw Ezel in the beginning of the movie. Well, first of all, he robbing the boxes that Craig got fired for, I think. But anyway, you see it at the beginning of the movie. He's just running. He has no lines. It's very similar to what was going on Friday After Next, because he comes in, breaks in, but then he makes a sandwich and some other stuff. But that's enough about breaking down Friday After Next. But yeah, I think that he may have tried to audition for the role but didn't get it, and that's a real good story to tell. But Cat was offended by that, and I think he had a mission. He went on that mission. Now I'll say this, and then I'll stop talking about it, and I'm gonna let Duran tell you. No, actually, go ahead, Duran. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just saying everybody says Cat come out of nowhere. He's just looking for attention, but it's like I feel like a person looking for attention would constantly have something to say every day. He comes out once a year, got some real to say, and then says, "All right, I'm going back in my hole." I feel like that in itself, like he is relevant, and he's one of our, years like comedians, like top comedians. So for him to come out of nowhere and just sit there and just say, you know what, since y'all want to act like this, we can both put laundry on the table. Bet. and just went in on everybody. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even mad at it. But yeah, for people that sound, I'm like, I don't think he's just doing it just for show, bro. Like I don't. Because what's crazy is that whole Kevin Hart came the next day on ESPN and tried to have like a roast session too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't mind Kevin Hart, but that's the first time I've ever been cringed by it. I'm like, Kevin, it seems like you're trying too hard to like cover it up with the guys that were on there. It's I don't know if y'all saw that, but I just like it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't feel right to me. It felt like he was like, oh shit, I gotta say something quick, and then it was like rushed, and then like all this extra like roasting that just didn't sound funny. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but that's just me. We can't hear you, but that's cool. It's your voice
Who?
changer. God saying stuff. What's that boy name? Wes? Nope, can't hear you.
No, we
Anyway,
can't hear you.
so Brant, what's your take on it?
All right, so now I'm gonna tell y'all. So I have that's why I was writing down because I didn't want to lose this while y'all were giving up.
You good?
I have dubbed this the Cat Williams Declaration of Independence. My man went in his Tommy J bag. So for folks who never read the Declaration of Independence, I want y'all to know it's a whole document where my man just goes through so the real Declaration of Independence, we go through the grievances we have with England, right? We list out all the things that the king is not allowing us to do, they haven't allowed us to do. Cat Williams came through and had the Declaration of Cat Williams Independence. He was like, let me tell you about all these people. He listed out all these things. Now, I think Cat made some very salient points about some things. I really felt him on the Ricky thing. Like he felt slighted by Ricky, and you can kind of tell by the
facts.
I do think he also was a little targeted because he sort of came for Steve Harvey's entire clique. So he was like, I'm just coming for everybody in the clique. Everybody can just catch the hands.
Yeah, literally.
I do think
hands.
I do think he did stretch some pieces. So when Cube responded, Cube talked about there was truth there, but there was some things that were stretched a little bit. There was some stretching. There were some things he said, not necessarily about Steve them. That's a whole other bag of things. But some of the stuff he said about Tyler Perry and like the people that work for him and stuff, some of that stuff didn't line up. And me and Wes, we talked a little bit about it when we first chatted about it. So, I mean, but now for the most part, everything has some truth in it. So it's hard for you to say, well, that's not entirely the case, right? Because there's truth mixed in with a little bit of comedic expression. He took some liberties with it. But, I mean, you got to give it to him. My man came ready to go. He was prepared. And even if he might have been by the time the interview was over 4 sheets in the wind, even though he tried to tell us he only had the one drink, Cat was laying them down, wasn't he? I mean, I tell y'all, he went thermonuclear on them. So, I mean, only thing I know, my man came with his list of grievances.
Yeah, he was on.
So,
he was definitely
yeah,
on. There he is.
Yeah, you good?
All right. Okay. I had to make some adjustments because I
you
thought
also
about
not
something.
super deep anymore. So welcome back.
Yeah, you don't sound like you got a voice changer anymore. You had to get rid of it.
No, I didn't have a voice changer. But what happened was I switched these earbuds, and what happens with computers is if you have 2 different bit rates, it'll mess up some stuff. But every time you were talking,
Wes,
you were clicking.
get to the fucking point. Nobody trying to hear that shit right now.
I'm not gonna let you say I had a voice changer. You're not gonna just smurchify my voice like that. You ain't gonna do that now. Also, this is for you, Byron, I'm sure. Whoever loose changes.
Was that who? Huh?
Whoever loose changes, I'm pretty sure they talking to you. So wake up, Byron. Because they also said what's up, cuz of prior to that, but that's neither here nor there.
Was it? Yeah, I don't know who that is, but
for who that is, identify yourself so whoever you talk to.
Identify a dictionary. What?
My cousin, no way. Everybody's imaginary.
I can't.
Oh, here we go.
What's your take on it? What's your take on it?
So, all right, let me talk about it. So, Brand already broke out some of the points. He and I already spoke about it earlier.
That's crazy.
But Byron already said, but we're gonna get to Byron. But I just we'll get to Byron.
Wesley don't care about nobody. He don't even ask how everybody day going. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, because I be about business sometimes, you know.
Oh,
is that what we doing?
That's what we doing. This is Aspen.
Aspen, you go by another name, cuz we need a little help.
Listen,
Aspen.
But with all that being said, while we identify whom is talking who to whom, I think Cat used his ability as a storyteller because he's a great storyteller. It's been his ability as a comedian for a long time. So he's able to take truths and make them into a story and then stretch them out to make them funny. Because if y'all noticed, he was hitting lines and making you laugh while he was telling you the truth as well. He was also playing in front of Shannon's face, and that was quite interesting as well. Because I'm like, Shannon, you ain't picking up on these hit makers that he throwing at you too while he was sitting here talking to you. It was a masterclass of public speaking. It was very interesting how he was able to do that under the brow of Shannon while, you know, getting his point across. I found it very, very masterful the way he did it. Now, was he fully telling the truth about everything that he did? No. But he was telling enough of a truth, I think, to where it's hard for you to say, well, he was lying, because he wasn't. But did he stretch some things? Yes. Like, I think the part about him saying that, you know, Cedric stole his joke, you look at the two jokes together, they are different. And I feel like people, and I was telling Brent this as well, I feel like we as people have similar experiences and see similar things. Now, his joke was out of a car that was busted and messed up. Sid's joke was out of a spaceship that black people will drive anything. So there are parallels and actions, but I mean, a lot of people drive with one hand and people be chilling and doing what they do. So maybe Sid saw the joke and changed it, but it's not a direct stealing of a joke, I don't think. Because a direct stealing of a joke now we can talk about Sid stealing that Bomb Initials joke. Now we can talk about that because he ripped that joke. Now he stole that. That was a direct copy. So that's another thing. But yeah, Cat came for the whole clique. Anybody that Steve is buddy with, he shot him down. You notice that he didn't go after DL because DL not in the clique. You feel me? Like DL is not part. He don't really be with like Steve and them like that. You feel me? So he left DL alone. He said no DL slander will be tolerated. So, and we can see that DL is different. You know what I'm saying? Byron, what else you gonna say about this situation? Come on, give me some good Byron logic. I know you got some thoughts on it.
Bro, I mean, I felt like it was good. It was a good interview, man. I ain't expect him to go off on them cats like that, but you know,
When is he not going off though?
he did. He did expose him. You know, I feel like it's like he made everybody pick a side.
I mean, I don't think I really picked this up, but let me ask you this. So some of the stories that he was telling, let's just break this down real quick. So Cat said that at the age of 13, he left his home and went to Florida. Okay. All while doing this, he was robbing or boosting from cars somehow and making $2,000 a day. Also, while going to the library for part of that day to further his education. Now, I don't know what type of radios you boosted in the 80s that's going to get you $2,000 a day in Miami. But do you think that was completely true, Byron? I mean, do you think he was telling the truth on that one?
Nah, I only think. I mean, it depends on how many radios was he stealing.
A day? Every day?
Nah, that's a lot.
That's a whole lot, right? Okay, let me ask you this. I know that I'm not the person to speak on this because I'm not a reader. I don't read books. It's not my thing. Brent, on the other hand, reads lots of books. If you put a book in front of me, I'm going to pass it to my shelf over here more than likely. I'm not going to read it. That's just me. So, but Brent, let me ask you this. As a youth, an inquisitive youth, as you were, and as an adult, as a reader that you are from time to time, I will say, what is your analysis on reading 3,000 books a year?
I'm gonna tell you what my wife said. She looked at me. She said, "Well, 3,000 books could be anything." She said, because he said nonfiction, but I told Wesley, I was like, if you and he admitted to some degree he was raised Jehovah's Witness, which means he would believe Christian biblical stories up to a point. I was like, well, shoot. those are technically function nonfiction. You could read 30 or 40 of them mugs. That get your number boosted. So because he didn't say how long the books were, but I mean, I just say this. If that part is true, I would say take a special person to read an encyclopedia. Like I've looked through encyclopedias for information when I've needed it. I don't know if I've ever sat down and I've been just that hard pressed. Now again, maybe his childhood was such that it was so hard that was his way of escape. I don't know. But I ain't never been so hard pressed. I opened up the dictionary, the encyclopedia, and read it just for fun. I might have flipped through to look for the pictures sometimes if I was bored, and we had to do it at my grandma's house when I'd be next door. And so that was one of the, but like to go through and actually read categorically, I can't tell y'all I've done that. So I mean, but maybe he did. But the 3,000, I mean, that seems like a stretch. 3,000, that's a lot of books in the year, unless they're small books.
Now 3,000 of them things. It's quite crazy. Now, Durante, because I'm just using all y'all, and just now, Durante, you would categorize yourself somewhat as an athlete from time to time. Even though Byron said he can dunk on you and beat you at anything, but that's not here nor there. I'm just saying you would categorize yourself as an athlete, and you do athletic things, and you know what a 40-yard dash is in net, right? Just ask, right? Yeah. I think Cat said that he can run. At one point in time, he said he could actually run a 4.1 40-yard dash.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Can we end the show? Because anybody, like I said, Cat that dude, but that's Dion even run that. Dion ran damn near 4.2 to 4.3 in Tim's. Ain't nobody trying to hit that shit, Cat.
He said he could run a 4.4 or 4.1 40. That's what he said. And mind you, Cat Williams is 5'5".
That's a 3-second difference. 4.4 or 4.1.
It's not a 3-second. It's a difference, but yeah.
You said 4.4.
4.4.
4.1.
Yeah.
Or 4.1 to 4.4. 2 to 3. Close enough. Anyway, whatever. Regardless of the fact.
I get what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
And Cat drunk.
Now
that was one cup. That was eight shots in one cup. That nigga was drunk when he did that shit.
He definitely had some Laportier.
Laportier. He had Cavarsi Henny. He had Henny Varsi. ain't no goddamn way that nigga was sober. No, shout out Cat.
Now Shannon, if you ever hear this show and you want to send the folks on this show some Laportier, that's cool because we broken. It's $100 a bottle. We can't afford that.
Yeah, we broke it by washcloth, so you gotta look out for the damn.
Yeah, so you want to send us some Laportier, we can talk about that. But regardless of all of that, and then he supposedly posted a video of him running a 40 on a basketball court. And then they posted a video, and it was weird the way they did it. But regardless of that, I think they showed it as a 4.4 or 4.3. But my problem is, last time I checked, basketball court is not a 40-yard dash.
No.
If you're going from end to end, that's not the right length, sir.
No, not unless they had two full-length basketball courts end to end. And I don't think they had that in the video. I seen a piece of the video. They didn't have that.
They didn't, Brad. They didn't have that. What's your analysis without ending the show? What truth do you have in that one?
False. All false. All false. But I mean, right now he running a 5. He 5.1, but no way. There's no way in physics that man running a 4.1.
Hey man, I can't speak to it because I'm running anything. But I'm just saying, I'm using my fellas that have knowledge on subjects to run some truth on these things. Because I mean, I seen Cat get into a fight with a kid that looked like Kodak Black's cousin, and he kind of sort of got choked out. I don't think I know. He don't look, they were about. It seemed like the fight was on even level because they were about the same height. Looked like it was maybe the same size, but little Kodak Black kind of sort of had hands on him.
Well, remember too, Cat swung first, so Cat hit the youngster.
Cat did swing first.
Cat hit the youngster. Then the youngster put him in the chokehold. Hey man, you going to sleep now? Cause
now let's just be clear though, because we need to talk about. We can talk about that too. Cat has been known to be a very generous individual. He is loose with his money and shares it. And he's overall great person. Even though a lot of people paint him in a bad light. Now, I'm not trying to paint him in a bad light. I think that he stressed the truth, and that's whatever. But Cat overall seems to be a good dude. He takes unknown comedians on the road with him, puts them on to a lot of people that may not have ever heard from him before. He gifts money to people that they needed, but they not asking for it. Like Boozy said, Boozy got out of jail. He gave $15,000. The person giving you $15,000. A lot of people get out of jail, they can't get a bologna sandwich. So
They be hurt. They be out back.
Everybody was like, free Boozy, bring Boozy home, but Boozy got home and won't nobody really trying to help Boozy. But Cat just gave the man $15K just cause. He's been, comedians say that he's gifted them money at shows and stuff just cause, and he doesn't gift them the money. He actually sends an associate to deliver the money. So, Cat is a good dude. I don't take away from him being a good dude, but he definitely was in his feelings and had some things to say, and he needed to be able to deliver it in a funny way, and he did. He prepared a 3-hour set and delivered it with a lot of truth in it. So shout out to Cat Williams. But I know that some of them stories, whoo, I tell you what, y'all was talking about me being an interesting person. If Cat's stories are real, bro, he need a documentary, a 3-part documentary, beginning, middle, and current. Because whoo, Cat done gone through some stuff. And I don't doubt that he has gone through some stuff, but he ain't gone through it as described in the Club Shay Shay interview, which I think is somewhere around 30 million, 40 million views. So the world is watching, and the world was entertained, if nothing else.
Yeah,
but
I would say that.
And I think at the end of the day, I think that was the goal. He definitely called out folks and gave folks flowers at the same time, because poor Earthquake caught a stray out of nowhere. I mean, woo! He called that man illiterate, just boom. But he later said that he's one of the better comedians and he's good out here in these streets. But he definitely whole Quake caught a stray. Shout out to the DC brother, but man. Oh, and then
most comedians come from DC. Ain't that crazy?
Hey man, we got a crew. We got a crew of comedians. You know what I'm saying? We got a crew. But Robert said Cat is the only one speaking out on it. It's very interesting for sure. No, he's not. I mean, other people have to respond in certain ways to say something. But a lot of folks are downplaying it. Like Durante said, Kevin Hart is trying to downplay it. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I thought about this. Kevin Hart kind of did come out of nowhere and was just very random. And I mean, to me personally, and y'all know I've said this before, Kevin Hart is not my comedian. You know what I'm saying? His jokes ain't for me. I don't find him that funny. I don't really watch his specials like that. I also don't watch his movies like that. But that's just me. But he was selling out crazy amounts of stuff. And like I said, I don't think he's the best comedian on the planet. I don't think his selling out of things may have always been just because of him. You feel me?
Let me save the viewers at home a little time. Wesley is saying the man is a plant. Let me help y'all. Wesley did all that unnecessary talking. That man gave us 3 paragraphs.
But it's like he going around the shit. Like, bro, just say the shit.
He the man of plant. That's what he said. I asked him
like,
directly.
this is why y'all think I be playing when I say, Wesley, shut up and just get to the point. Y'all be like, oh, stop being mean to Wesley. No, fuck that. Get to the point.
Can I give you?
No, I'm just helping the people at home because Wesley, that was real high level. They probably some of them words, man. Hey, listen, everybody at different levels, okay? Not all of us read 3,000 books like Cat Williams, okay? So, Wesley need a little help. If you just say the man is a plant, people at home like got it.
Well, I mean, I was getting to it, but I wanted to, give my reasons. You feel me? I mean, my man.
Okay, well, gentlemen, y'all heard the reason. The man laid his case out. Are y'all co-signing that Kev might be a plant?
Oh yeah.
Had some industry help.
Oh, definitely.
Byron, I mean, what are your thoughts on?
Byron is not here.
I ain't never really a plant. I would say assisted. You know what I'm saying? He was doing this thing underground, but and so you got a lot of people vouching for him. But on the West Coast, I mean, Cat did have a point. He wasn't popular on the West Coast as the East Coast.
Yeah, exactly. So
Hold
loose
on.
change said you sleep.
Go back one. Go back one. I think we're analyzing. I think this was directed at Kevin and company.
I do believe so.
I believe that this is the loose change.
I don't know if that's the case. I can't speak to what Kevin may or may not have had going on to get his position.
Man, ain't nobody sleep. Whoever that is, man, ain't nobody sleep. My eyes are just low.
Byron said he locked in. He don't know what nothing about.
I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in. I'm looking at the screen like this. Like people think I'm like sleep.
He damn near in a coma.
They playing you, Byron, man. They playing you, brother. And Durante is assistant. That's terrible. But hey, man. Hey, man, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Whether how Kevin got in, I know that Cat had a line in the I was about to call it stand-up in the interview that said P. Diddy does like to party.
Hey, yo.
He said Diddy like to party. So
just say no.
Hey, man, some people, you put that money out in front of them and you got to take that, what he say, 200 million and have a weird face, light-skinned wife, something like that.
Now, but that don't apply to Diddy. You know, Diddy has some cold joints though.
I mean,
everything Diddy had been cold though. You know, he had some cold joints. You got to put some respect on his name on that one.
What's your definition of cold joints?
Well, yeah, Cassie, she was cold.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's fine. That's cool.
Bro, you tripping. Now look.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Now I just had a call back in my mind. You taking Cassie over Maya?
Oh no, Durante. End the show. End the show. We'll never get out of this. End the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the experts.
If we just talking about face batter, like Cassie batter in the face.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody is entitled to their opinion. That's why it's different strokes for different folks.
Bro, stop.
We gonna leave it at that.
That's a fact.
I was working on
that is
me and Durante.
Hey, Durante, you be the tiebreaker on this. Cassie is better. Is way better in the face.
Like,
can you talk?
No. All right.
Loose Chase said Cassie's a 10. I'll just put that out there.
No, ain't no woman no 10 if she ain't yours.
I mean, also that's not how you spell Cassie's name, but that's not a hit no there.
Well, I think we got identification. Pull that back up, Wes.
Huh?
Loose Change gave us an.
Oh, this is Dante.
Oh, word? Tighten up, man.
All right, but
and Byron, let the record show on January the 9th, in the year of our Lord 2024, we have confirmation. Now, if our host asks that question again about whether or not these people real,
bro,
listen, no, because we got it documented, multiple comments. So I don't want to hear Wesley. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody bringing imaginary people.
Bro, they just be talking crazy, bro. They always talking crazy about me.
That's nice and that's cool. But back to Durante and his question.
Okay.
You said Cassie
and Maya.
Let me. I just gotta look for myself.
You gotta pull it up. You gotta do the comparison.
It's Cassie. Wait, Cassie who? No, make sure I'm right.
It's the only one.
He done jerked off looking at her. He's trying to act like he don't know what she look like.
Damn, Byron. Like I never what?
Ain't everybody you, Byron? Goodness gracious.
Cassie Ventura.
Yeah, that's the one. Cassie Ventura. That's the one.
Yes, sir.
Maya Harrison, I think.
Then Maya.
Maya.
Why skip Maya?
We talking about just
Maya.
face, just pure face.
This been the experts about nothing. That's your host.
Hey, that's me. I'm the host, but I ain't
Your boy Brant and Byron, who sometimes we pray for. I pray for them all the time. I pray for my peoples all the time. But sometimes I wonder about. I can't do that with you, Byron, bro. I just can't.
Hey, man. Like I
But
said
the way
earlier,
you said it was funny, and I was like, I'm not getting into it. And then he said, I said, you know what? Yes, I am. Byron, hi.
That's why his eyes low.
Oh, that's tough.
Bro, y'all tripping, bro.
That's tough.
I mean,
Hey, man.
yeah.
So you saying Maya better than Cassie?
But you're only saying in the face.
That's what we talking about,
But then,
bro. That's how the comment started off.
Listen.
I said that don't apply to Diddy.
Listen. When you say better, a person's going to think over. If you just say in the face, then
That's what I said.
What did you just say, Byron? You said, "Yo, she better than Maya, right?"
I said she batter in the face.
All right, there you go. Batter in the face. Why is this so frustrating for you? Because when
loose changes in your corner, Byron. What else matter other than the face?
Yeah, what else matter other than the face, Byron?
Look.
Just because y'all right don't mean y'all right. Anywho, what? Who? Okay, all right. Anyway, all right.
You gotta look at her.
All right. So shout out to Diddy and all his bad ones. Oh wait, oh, and Melissa came in and said none of the comedians that Cat mentioned have said the word defamation, which means for itself the Cat maybe exaggerate things, sure, but he had enough truth too. Yeah, he definitely did.
I mean, he right when he said about Tyler Perry and them. Ain't nothing them dressed like a lady. I'm like,
so okay. So we can go back to this because Brent, you want to talk about it?
Well,
run the history real quick.
Yeah, I mean, we talk first historically. Now I'm gonna give y'all
Wes.
Wes is. I know we rehashed it, so that's why he got it. He got his emotionally howling because now he got facts. Let's go historically. So for folks that don't know, when people first started doing out plays, dramas, comedies, whatever, women weren't allowed to act back then. So technically, the imagery of a man wearing a dress is something that's existed since we've been putting on productions as human society. Well, at least recorded human society. I don't know about the ones that are not recorded or not taught to us. So there's a little bit of that. Secondarily, I thought it was of note. We picked on Tyler then. We picked on a little bit on Martin, but he didn't really touch Eddie. And if we're all honest, Eddie played the whole family in the Clumps movies. Like he was everybody. He was grandma. He was mom. He would be the random people in the like. Eddie plays everybody. So
I think okay. My fault. I'll get mine after you say that. My fault.
So I will say, does he play the woman for the entirety of the movie? No. So maybe that's a small various difference there. But in theory, it's the same principle. So he picked and chose who he came for. I would say he made a statement about Tyler Perry. Tyler's been in other stuff that's not produced by Tyler Perry, not written by Tyler Perry, that other people in Hollywood bring him on to, and he doesn't wear the dress. He plays a male character because one of his statements was he doesn't play. They don't get roles as other male characters. Now, for Ricky Smiley, maybe that's some truth because he played Bernice Jenkins a lot, but it's not really a fair character to Tyler. Now, you could say it's weird, and I could agree with that to some extent that it is weird. If you want to say there's some strange stuff happening, all of the fine. I'm okay. I get that. I can understand that. But Cat had some sweeping generalizations attached to the truth, so that's part of the stretching there. But there is in performance a history of that. Now, whether or not you and I culturally agree with that, that's an individual thing. So I get that, and that maybe that's Cat's stance. It's like individually he thinks y'all shouldn't do that. Y'all playing into some sort of humiliation ritual. That's at least what they say, right? So if that's his point, I get that. But if he's not saying they're doing that, they're not playing ball in dressing as a woman, and he just thinks it's something else, you're emasculating to him and stuff. I would say, well, Cat, I mean, technically they've been doing this since Shakespeare was writing plays, so I don't know.
Well, here's another thing with that situation. He caught because of where he started, because he didn't start with black comedy, because he started with Jeff Foxworthy's and all them of the world. He ain't talking about Robin Williams. He ain't talking about the other comedians. He ain't talking about Patrick Swayze, other people that have been in dresses in movies and stuff like that. He just addresses I guess his peers in that way. Now we know that Dave Chappelle also said they tried to put him in a dress in Blue Street. And he said, "Nah, I'm not doing it." But if you're not doing it, you're not doing it. Stick your stance and move on. Is what I'm opinion. But that's right. But how you feel about it?
So degrading that is. These dudes are in their 30s and 40s at the time, and somebody just bring a dress up to the set, and you put it in. Like I don't even.
You say no
as a man. I wouldn't even feel right.
Right, I agree with that, and you would stand on business. You would say no, and so we would.
I'm standing on business at this point, man. Ain't no way my kids look at me in no dress, bro. I can't do it, bro.
But we know one of the greatest to ever do it is Eddie Murphy, right?
But because Eddie, my fault. Go ahead, Bar.
Was it a humiliation ritual for Eddie?
They comedians though. I'm just saying, I can't do it personally. Like I just
and that's fine,
right?
Yeah, they comedians. That's what they want. I mean, that's their art. That's their form. I mean, that's just what they do. They ain't walking around with it in real life.
Right? Yeah. When last time? Did he call out Jamie? I don't remember calling out Jamie. Did he call out Jamie? I'm just curious. Another one of the greatest to do it. One of the best entertainers out here in these streets.
I ain't seen Denzel no dress though.
Nah.
I think with like Eddie though, like Brent said, like it was only for like a small. Oh no, you said what's my fault? A small period of time, but I mean he played a whole family. Who else you think could play a whole family out there or help him in that part? You know what I'm saying? He was just the king of it. And it wasn't like he was on stage playing one role the entire time. So I feel like it might be a little different in that aspect. Because I mean he was good with it. Like it's just, but now we go and talk about Tyler Perry. Because he's suspected of actually he's suspected of actually being playing the tambourine. Fox. But that's why people are throwing it out there. But I guess because Eddie would in that time, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, it's just Eddie Murphy, whatever." So now it's like because of this LGBT BS is not okay. I don't know, but like Byron said, personally, I don't know if I could. Hold
on. So we can't say that it's the LGBTQ BS or whatever it is you said, because they wouldn't have a problem with it. It's your Congress people that always have a problem with people.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the people nowadays are going to push more for it. I mean,
I'm just saying, don't put it on them people. Don't put it on them people.
You miss what I'm saying. I'm not putting it on them. I'm saying because
I want you to explain yourself.
I just did, but you I'm not sitting here for 10 hours trying to explain something to you that you should have gotten.
Okay, explain it. Then I'll get it. Explain it because you never got there.
I'm saying, all right. What I'm saying is, all right. God, I'm trying to figure out how to put it for layman's terms for fucking Wes.
I'm putting layman's terms for me. Just say something. You ain't said nothing.
Cat saw it differently towards Tyler Perry, though. Whereas people also saw it differently. Now, because of all this going on, it's almost like we forget about Eddie, but we're going with most recent, if that makes sense.
Bro, just say what you want to say, bro. It's like y'all talking like we got sponsors, man. Y'all didn't want the sponsors, bro. Just say what you bro. Nobody running us, bro. Just say what you want to say.
We're gonna quote Ernie here before while you think while you put it together. I'm gonna quote Ernie here.
Bro, unsullied, bro.
Unsullied.
You ain't want the sponsorship, yo.
Who said I
You know what I'm
did?
saying? So we can be free,
Since
We unsullied.
2019. Since
Since
2019.
huh?
So Durante,
But-
go on, say what you got to say,
I
man.
ain't figured out what he trying to say yet. He walking.
Everybody think Tyler Perry gay. Fuck coming down here. Everybody
Bro,
think
just say
Tyler
this
Perry
shit.
gay.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
cool.
So that's
So
the thing. He
we
wasn't
sitting
focused
here.
on Tyler
Shut up,
Perry
Wes.
like
You want me to
that.
say it? Shut up. You
I've been
sitting here
waiting.
think Tyler Perry gay. So
Okay.
now, with that being said, nobody think because he with this whole shit he had in his day and time, everybody thinks that. So him being in a whole outfit, oh, that's just normal. But Eddie Murphy, all his stand-ups and him having, oh, I get pussy. Everybody's like, oh, Eddie Murphy's not gay, so we're not worried about it. That's just him acting. So now that Tyler Perry is done it, oh well, no, he's kind of suspect about it. So that's where Cat is going with that, and other people are suspecting and not even thinking about Eddie Murphy. That's why they give him his flowers with that, not Tyler Perry. Is that better?
He wasn't talking about Tyler Perry. You didn't watch that part of the interview.
Hey, I'm proud of you, son. Your nuts done drop.
Right. Well, I won't go in that far. Bring your mic back now. I was gonna make a joke about the first time your mic disappeared. Tyler sent somebody. He got enough money. He sent somebody with a visibility cloak. They moved your mic. It's like, shut up! Stop telling that man business. I'm just messing with you, Durante. But now I see what Durante said. Durante
fuck
saying,
Byron West, man. Get back down here.
Oh, I got you. So I'm gonna play interpreter again.
Mike won't even stay there no more.
Eddie killed a transformer.
Shit hit me in my mouth.
Mike, what? Life is treating you bad over there. You said the mic hit you in the mouth. What's going on?
It went back up and hit me in the mouth.
You don't need to be talking. Eddie was cold, bro. Like, bro,
I'm not.
Dude got the best stand-up performance of all time.
Yes, and I'm not hating.
So I mean, it's hard to go against him. Like, he can't do no wrong.
Yeah, Eddie is in my top like 3. He's number 1 actually. But I'm just saying, like, when people look at that, they don't think that. So but like Wes said, he wasn't even in the conversation, so I just wasted my fucking breath.
What I'm saying is he wasn't focused on Tyler. He was talking about just people trying to put him in the. He's talking about Martin Lawrence at the time because he said Martin went on his hiatus. He came back and wanted to do Big Mama's House 2, but he didn't know it was Big Mama's House 2. He's like, hey, we're gonna do a cop team up thing when I come back. He came back. He presented with a dress, and he was like, no. He's like, get at the Brandon T. Jackson.
Not Brandon T. Jackson.
Well, that's who got the role.
I know, but I know. I'm just
that's
saying.
what Cat said.
And dude confirmed Cat was telling him not to do it.
Well, I don't know about
so,
that.
I mean, that's true.
Give it to Brandon T. Jackson, so he threw it to him. So I don't know how you can tell him not to do it if he said he threw it to him at the same time. That's
I know that's weird, but then Brandon said that Cat said don't do it.
It's an interesting thing, but I don't know who to believe.
But Cat could be telling them, say get that budget or whatever. Hey, spend their money. Get on the get on the scene and get you a couple of checks and say you ain't gonna do it and bounce.
I don't know, man. But I'm just saying. Oh, go ahead, Brent.
I will say, well, Byron, what Byron's saying, it could hold up. So think about it like this, Wes. So say, given what we know about Cat as a person, right? He tried to look out for people, right? So let's say he said no. He stood on business. Hey, I'm not gonna do that. I said I will never put no dress on. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. On his way out the door, he passes old Brandon. Hey, Brandon, listen. I said no. Now you're gonna do what you're gonna do. But if it was me again, I would once again second shot say he's trying to help him out. Like, hey, bro, like I don't think that's a good look. And my advice to you is not a good look. Like he can't make the man do nothing. The man grown. But Cat could have told him, hey man, like. Yeah, it's kind of a little weird, and then leave it at that. And then my man could have still took the role after the fact. So he could have dropped, like, say, I'm not gonna do it on his way out the door. Hey man, just be careful with that and kept it moving.
See, it definitely could be the case. But what I want to stop is that just people thinking it's just a black thing. It's not just a black thing. That's the thing. Like it's weird that we want to make it about race a lot. When, like I said, Hollywood is putting all kind of folks in dresses and stuff for different roles and things. It's not just black men that they doing it to. So, other things are showing when you start saying that. That's the only thing I'm saying. Now, granted, how many black men do you see in a dress in a show? You can't really count with so many, right?
Quite a few, bro.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
All right, can you go on? Do you need more than your 2 hands to count it up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I just want you to think about that, and then come back to me in a few minutes.
Yeah. I just said it. Yeah.
He said
Okay.
yes. All right, can I add an addendum? Can we take comedy out of it? Take the comedy out of it, because that's what we a lot of times all of the people that dressed up like women in the previous categories were comedy. Can you find them outside of the comedy? Because I think that makes a difference to a certain degree. Again, I'm not saying I would do it, but part of the reason it's funny, right? So all right. He didn't talk about the Wayans brothers, but they did White Chicks.
Bro,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's 2 of them.
That's what I'm saying. So there's 2 of them, and so what I'm saying is like, okay, but
That's 2 out of 10 already.
Yeah, part of the reason it's funny, right, is because we know that they dudes like just like Joanna Man. We know it's a dude, right? So like part of it's funny because it's like
3.
You know, we know it's a dude, but again, these are all comedies. That's what I'm getting at. A serious movie, now that number shrinks. There's still some, yeah, I agree with that. But if you take the comedies out, the number of men you see in a dress, no matter what color they are, shrinks a little bit once we rule out the funny things. Take the funny things off the table.
Yeah, but why they got to be in the dress to be funny though? It's crazy to me.
I don't disagree with that. They could be funny without the dress. I mean, but I think, and I agree, it's weird. That's part of Hollywood in totality. Because again, once we get outside the race category, Robin Williams has worn a dress, right? In a movie. You know, he played Mrs. Dow. I mean, so it's not just because sometimes I think, and that's what Wes was getting at, sometimes we encapsulate it as we're emasculating black men. And while that's true for the people that are black, that's not all that there is happening there. There is other people of other races that are also wearing dresses in these movies. So like it's not just about black, it's like emasculation in totality in a way almost.
And Loose Change said it's not making it about race, but you have to understand that race is at play. It is naive to think it's not. Well, my question to you is this on that. Well, my question to both of y'all is this on that. Why is there not more of it then? Because you can go and turn on, and y'all know I don't watch movies like that, but you can go and turn on a lot of these movies with a lot of these black people in it, and I'm not seeing a lot of them in dresses.
But for them to be stars is what they saying. You know, so they had to wear that dress to get to that next level.
So for them to wear that, they got to wear that dress to get to that next level.
Not necessarily.
I mean, if you look at most of their peak and most of their best movies or their peak or the movie got pushed the most, is when they was in that dress.
So with that being said,
hold on, wait. Are you talking about? You're not talking about career aspect at all, right?
That's what he's talking about.
Saying, okay. So when did Martin come out?
You about to lose this. You about to lose.
I am okay.
But he didn't cross over though. Martin is a classic to us.
Okay.
Martin is a classic to us. That crossover shit, you know, so he crossed over when he got some Big Mama house. That was his crossover.
But I'm just saying,
he don't get the three. You know, so he don't get the $30 million house without, you know, what I'm saying, the dress.
Big without the dress. All right.
The only reason why I said he's gonna lose because he played his mama in Martin, so he was already, and he played Shanae in Martin.
I had already thought about
that's what I was gonna say. Never mind.
That's why I just said you about to lose that one, but it's okay.
I'm done commenting.
So for your comedian, so are you saying for your comedian to crossover, they got to put on a dress? Because last time I checked, you mentioned earlier, somebody in here mentioned Denzel Washington. We ain't never seen that man in dress, right?
I got a different angle I want to attack. This came from the missus, so credit to her because she did the research. So we talk about the humiliation ritual. Let's assume it exists, right? Well, if that's the case, then what would be the humiliation for Tyler Perry? He was Medea long before he was the Tyler Perry we knew. Like, well, let me rephrase that. Before mainstream knew. We knew because some of us probably watched the plays, right? So he had been, so like him, okay, so Cat brought him in. But if you think about it, Medea has been the shtick for him all the time. So even if he never made it big, he was already doing it. For him, it wasn't a thing about, now granted, Durante brought in the people's question about sexuality. I give you that. But
Brent,
just as the getting big, he was already dead doing the plays. So I don't think that was humiliation for him. Now, Martin, right, he played women characters on the show, But to Byron's point, he blew up after the Big Mama's house, right? So he blew up. Well, if that's the case, then Tyler was already humiliating himself with no potential upswing if he didn't know.
Well,
But that's what they want, though, Brent. Brent, that's what they want. That you know what I'm saying. They want to do black men comfortable in a dress. You know what I'm saying. That's how they gonna they gonna push that.
But that's the thing. Here's the
Think
thing.
about all the people who who refused to do it. You know what I'm saying. They was getting called crazy. Martin had a mental breakdown on the set. Dave Chappelle got canceled because he wouldn't do no crazy shit.
So before you go back to that, so couple things. Tyler Perry, for the most part, has stayed out of the Hollywood stuff. He made his own Hollywood.
Will Smith had to kiss a man to get, you know what I'm saying? He had already, when he was in movies, he had a bomb show. He had to go kiss a man.
Well, he did do that. But let me ask,
So what did we say?
Though? What let me ask.
Will might do that in his everyday life. That's a slightly, he might choose to do that freely anyway.
I hate y'all because I hate.
So what are we saying? Like, bro, I just feel like for them to get to the next level, either they was already doing that shit.
So back now, Loose Change said Denzel is a Christian. So is Tyler Perry, probably a bigger Christian than Denzel. That's the only thing I can tell you about that. So that's an interesting take on that. But Tyler made his own lane. Am I right? Am I wrong? He wrote his own.
He did.
He did his own thing, and he refused to go to Hollywood without them letting him do his own thing. So he made his own way in Hollywood. Like, would you agree with that? And then he said, "Forget Hollywood. I'm making my own studio in Atlanta. I'm finna do my own thing, and y'all got to come to me."
If that was the ultimate sacrifice, I'd take it for him to build his own stuff and some branch off and doing his own thing. Okay, he was just. I ain't knocking him for it, but I just feel like they pushed.
Do you think somebody came to Tyler Perry and was like, "Hey man, you got to write all these plays that only black people are gonna watch for this long period of time, and then maybe you'll get put on, but maybe you won't." And they told him that when he was homeless in that car.
Nah, I ain't saying that, but I was saying
that himself.
I'm saying they pushed the agenda. Like he's gonna get to the forefront because he got on the dress. That's the agenda they pushed. They like to see a black man in a dress.
But who pushed Tyler Perry? Because only black people pushed Tyler Perry.
He still got to go to box office though, bro.
How long did it take him to go to box office?
It took him a while.
My man was putting all kinds of people on before that. And he's still putting people on, because that was another thing that Cat said, is that Tyler don't put people on. He's writing roles of people and making shows of people and bringing them to the forefront to be seen.
But we ain't the only one saying this. The people actually in Hollywood are saying this. The black people that are in Hollywood are saying this. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
they don't have that. They don't have something going on, but it's a lot. What Bone Thugs and Harmony said, they wanted them to write gangster music for black people to kill themselves. Be out here, doing all that. So that was a thing that happened. It's a lot of things that happen. You obviously got the Epsteins of the world and the Weinstein, whatever.
Yeah. Well, Epstein with the kids, Weinstein maybe with the kids, but definitely with the women for sure, and maybe with the men, according to Cat.
Yeah, and you got the Diddy's of the world. I mean, you got all kinds of people out here that make you do stuff, but but hey, that's the power that these people have. They want to make you do something to get something. But I mean, you can look at your boy Diddy the same way, and that's a black on black crime, ain't it? If you want to look at it through, you got to be black and you got to do this sacrifice to do it. I mean, last time I checked, the white folks and the black folks still got to go through the same folk. And some of them, they get it, and some of them don't. Like we were talking about Taraji not getting paid for her worth. But that's a black on black crime, it would seem like, because it seemed like Oprah had problems with Taraji during the whole movie and was not out there treating them people right. But that's another black on black crime. Let's talk about that.
Nah, I don't want to hear that, because nobody stood up for black on Monique when she, so she was going through it. Nobody stood up for her, bro.
Did you?
Now Taraji, because everybody picking sides. I don't like that. They picking sides. Now Taraji said something about her pay.
But think about that. We talking about all this agenda stuff with the white folks. Why are we not talking about the black on black crime? I don't care if it was Monique or if it was Taraji or whomever. We have this conversation all the time. Byron, about we need to protect our own. We need to do this. We need to teach our own. But when we stand up talking about stuff not being treated right, oh well, that's just Monique. Oh well, Taraji is just being greedy. You know what I mean?
I ain't counting nobody's pockets. I'm look, get your money. But I'm just saying when somebody when somebody from the community, have an issue, everybody should stand behind them. If that's how you feel, I mean that's standing on it. Now, how come when she say something, now people want to stand on it? But who actually doing anything about it? It's a question.
Right. And I think the solution really lies in the hands of the people who will be coming after, right? Because folks are already in the system, they got it. Young people, if you're listening to the show and you make it big and you're in Hollywood, a little word of advice, at least from me. If something doesn't feel right, stand on it. And maybe part of the reason these people get away with some of this crazy stuff is not just the money, but it's because the money convinces the other people that they need to say yes, or they lose the opportunity to do it. And so Cat was talking about, people take them shortcuts. So for some people, it's a shortcut because but they probably think it's their only way. So I would encourage people, if you have moral fiber, if you have character, stand on whatever your principles are. Don't be bullied into. And if you aren't sure and you feel uncomfortable and you're not a person that find your voice. Say no, because if enough of these crazy people get enough no's, then eventually we can root them out of the system. But what's happened is we've created a system where people don't see another path, and so they want the fame or the access to get there. Right? They know they got the talent, but they're trying to get over that last hurdle. Don't settle. Your talent is more than enough. Somebody keeps telling these crazy people yes, and so they keep thinking they can do it without being checked by people because that's the way it's been.
Okay, so Loose Change says, do you know how to control a population within a population? So are you saying that seeing a black person in a dress is gonna make more black people get into a dress? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just saying I don't get what that's meaning by that? And also,
I'm not gonna knock
I guess I'm thinking micro in this particular situation.
Well, I'm not gonna knock the comment. It makes perfect sense. It's what Donald Trump does to the Trumpicans. So not the Republicans. Republicans, if you're listening, close your ears. This ain't for y'all regular Republicans. This is for the Trumpicans. You can control a population within the population because you say keywords or you do different things. In this case, I think Loose Change was trying to say they are using the imagery to plant sort of a subconscious pretext to lead towards those things, to weaken what we might say is black male masculinity, right? So I think that's what he's saying. They're almost like a post-hypnotic suggestion. Let's go with that.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask everybody that's listening, and I'm gonna ask all three of y'all too. So seeing seeing Tyler Perry in a dress made you want to go and put on leave Devontae out of this. Seeing Tyler Perry in a dress made you want to go put on a dress because that was for Halloween. That's different.
I don't think that's what people are saying. I think it's making it seem like it's okay. It's okay. It's
okay
not that
to
bad.
Go do it.
It's okay. I mean, a kid ain't gonna look at it like a grown man looking at it. Once you gotta take yourself out of your mind frame. Like a kid looking at it like, oh, that man got on the dress. That's a man in the dress. Oh, yeah.
He said,
so
everybody's laughing
at me.
So we've seen Martin as a kid, right? You saw Martin as a kid in the dress, right? You saw Eddie as a kid in the dress, right?
But what's the family dynamic is way different now. The family dynamic is way.
But all the people that we talk about, most of your dresses that we addressing right now, all happened when we were kids. Your influx of dresses, have you seen more of that now? Because I think what we talking about are people that we saw in dresses when we were kids.
Well,
Talk to me now.
Loose Change makes a point, and I'm going to pivot on this, and I'm going to take down one of my boys on this one.
Well, hold on. That's a whole other subject. That's a whole other problem.
I know, but you asked the question, so I wanted Wesley to be honest. Let's be honest. The dresses are infiltrating when you got Hall of Fame players. Listen, you got Hall of Fame players, Dwayne Wade out here. And listen, I know, and it ain't even about his daughter. Like, if that's a separate thing. He want to support. That's fine. That's his business. He's a father first. That's his child. He can't throw his child away. He has to love his child. I'm not talking about that. But what he puts on his own body when he's not with said child and they not doing some daddy-daughter routine, that says a lot about, and you know what I'm saying? So that's so in a way, Wes, yes, because now they're making it in fashion. And you know, I mean, I'm not saying like brothers is wearing kilts, that's different. That's a cultural thing from back over there. You know, this ain't cultural. There's not that kind of cultural. There's no actual significance to it. We just, hey, y'all want to wear skirts today? Nah, Playboy, I need division. My pants I need divisions. And shorts, I can wear shorts. Divisions.
I feel like Dwayne
that is a towel or a robe, and I'm only wearing that in the house after I take a bath, bro. After that, clothes go on. We got pants on, man.
Anybody see what Tyrese had on?
Yeah, Tyrese he was red and kilted or something. But you know, I feel like with D Wade, he was influenced by that Miami Metro life. So I don't know. I don't think it got to do with what you're saying. Listen. I don't think it's got to do with what you're saying on the screen, though.
Listen. Well, we don't know that, but Wes. So Dwayne's not designing it, though. Okay, so Dwayne got caught in the culture, right? But what is the culture? What are they seeing? So they take things and some things they see, and at some point, and I think this is what Byron was saying earlier, and I'm not necessarily agreeing one way. I'm just trying to make you see the other side. The seed could have been planted for the person who thought it was okay to design it for a man to wear by watching a film in which they see a person wearing. Like, so some people, you and me, okay, viewers, please don't be insulted because some of you may be. And we joke about this sometimes. Humanity is split into two different groups. It's kind of interesting. Some of us are strong-willed, and so we're not going to go for everything. We understand the humor in things. We understand the comedy in it. So for the four of us, we saw it. It didn't bother us. But there's going to be some of us that see it, and it plants a seed, and then that seed over time grows and cultivates. So, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that is the cause, but the person that ends up ultimately designing something for D-Wade to wear that is a dress or a skirt could have gotten the seed planted by seeing someone with melanated skin wearing it. I'm not saying that's the case. I don't know that, but that's the opportunity that exists. That's what I think is what Byron and Loose Change is getting at. Am I right?
Brent. They trying to colonize us, bro. That's all. Hey, the proof is on the money. There's men in wigs and dresses on money. Let's just think about it.
Wait a minute.
We don't come from that.
You is wilding now.
It ain't. The man ain't got wigs on. The man ain't got wigs on. Stop it, bro.
Yes, they got wigs on.
The proof is in the pudding, bro. Listen, I'm woke today.
Hold on. I got one more. Go back to sleep. Hold on, Byron, but I got one more. Is that why they won't put nobody new on them dollar bills?
They won't do it. They won't do it. All white men with wigs on. In dresses. Hold on.
Well, listen, you know what? Byron, hold on. This is the one time, Wesley, you get ready to laugh. Durante, hang on to you. Byron Logic, if he ain't figured out nothing else, Byron Logic hit this on the head. That's why the system is the way the system is. Because from the very beginning, they was wearing wigs.
Listen, man. They've been playing this from the get, bro. Hunger Games, Scott.
He said they came over here wearing wigs already. He was like, you know what time it was.
Look, man, they're trying to colonize us, bro. You didn't get the picture.
You can't be serious.
Boy, it's real shit, man. It's real shit. The man ain't got wigs on.
They got wigs.
So much.
Exactly. So what you saying?
You all of them got wigs on?
All of them.
Look at your $100 bill.
That nigga has a wig on.
Look at your $5.
Google it. Wig.
Bro, what?
All them. Look,
Hey, George definitely wearing the wig. He got you with George. He got
No,
you
I
with
know
it's
George.
unbelievable.
He got. Hey, look, I'm just thinking of the audacity. Imagine you
Look,
get this
man,
thing out like,
I know I got a dollar.
hey,
I
look.
know you got $1. I need you to pull out 100. Hold on, what I got? Hold on.
While
Look,
y'all
that
find
man got a wig on, son.
y'all money, just imagine the
Show me a
audacity.
white man shit curling up like that. Come on now, that's a brother. That's the only brother I should curl up like that. Show me a white person curling up like that.
Hey Wes, hold on. What is that?
At the end, like
Nobody,
that. Come on, bro.
Wes,
Stop it.
nobody hear you.
So
Let's pull out the 20. Yeah, he wigging
What
it
was
out.
that?
this is a 50 right here, though.
I honestly, I can't really tell. Can I come by and look at it?
No, all right. So hold on, this is another 50, another 50. All right, so is this 20? Is this a wig too?
I think he wigged out, bro.
That's not fair. He beat people with sticks, so he can't wear a wig because he might come off. That's different.
Nah,
All
y'all,
right, so
hold on.
this Lincoln right here, that a wig too?
I don't know about Lincoln.
I'm just asking you, brother. I mean, you talking about the money? All right,
But
now
they
I
said
ran out
Lincoln.
of. I ain't got 100 here. I got 50s and ones now and 20s and stuff.
Yeah, but
They don't
Washington
worry
was the
about that.
first, though.
Hey,
Well, okay,
Everybody
yeah.
just ignoring this
hey,
shit right
hey,
now.
listeners.
Washington was the
Everybody
first, though.
ignoring nobody sees it. That's
Okay,
crazy.
what you got,
What is
Durante?
this? What is there to
I'm
see?
I'm so off subject. But
Yeah, pull out that 100, though.
Wes a pimp, and y'all just ignoring this shit.
How am
This
I a
man
Oh
pimp?
just
no! Oh
said,
no! No! No!
yeah.
No!
Pull out
I
that
just
100,
assume,
though.
I just assume he got a till in the house. So because my man don't count money. So like he go to the store. Folks that don't know, I'm telling Wes his business. We're gonna talk about it now because he ever flashing money. And Durante done brought it up. Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe. Wes giving
Thank
out
you.
money. Let me
This
tell y'all
guy
something.
telling me to be nice tonight.
Listen,
He just
if
8 times.
you've never watched the show before, Wes will go to the store. He doesn't know
Shit.
the prices of things. He just buys things, right? So if he ever does cash transactions, I assume he just gets random denominations of money back. So he's not going back to the bank because that's too much effort and too much work, unless he's got some bank business to conduct. So you know what he's doing. He's going home with the money. Now, the rest of us, what we're going to do, we're going to spend the money, put it back in the bank, whatever we're going to do. But not Wes. I know this man got a till at home. He got a till. He didn't pull it out of his wallet.
Come on, black person put money back in the bank after they took it out. That shit getting spent, guys.
Well, first of all, I don't typically like paper money, but I got to keep paper money to be prepared for situations in life. But I ain't got 100. I got a couple 50s here. I don't have 100 to do.
Y'all heard that though, right? Couple 50s. That make us.
And that man got on a wig.
Oh, Ben? No.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have 100? Hold on. Let me check this
Ben
out.
wearing one of them throwback lace fronts.
Yeah, that man got a whole wig on.
Hold on, let me check my other. I'm bringing Devontae back in. Let me check my other.
Yeah, you out here sitting here flashing shit and acting like this shit ain't cool, bro. I was saying talking cash money to your ass. You ain't
Well,
broke.
say it again. Ain't my fault that you got disconnected because your internet is tripping.
No, it was
did I
just my
rip
camera
this
being
money?
stupid. I
snap.
tape it up and use it.
No.
Wes, I'm about to come by. Wes
I
just
did.
poured out.
Oh, snap. I done ripped
Nobody
it
saw this shit. Wes just poured out $175 just casually, and y'all acting like, oh, Wes ain't rich. The nigga just loaded, bro.
Oh no, these is 20. Anyway, it's 20. I can't believe I ripped that.
They might be balled up and sweaty.
At home, the man don't know what stuff costs. He just go buy
They
it.
might be balled up and sweaty, but they're 20s.
But it's just money, man. Anyway,
hold on, wait. Wesley, is a $20 bill to you? Is that the same as a one to us regular people? So like if you went to the club, I don't know nothing about this. Like, but if you went to the club and the ladies was dancing and you was going to be a parishioner of said entertainment, are you throwing Andrew Jackson's out? Because I feel like everybody else throwing George Washington, but maybe.
Hey, I'm going to Twitch. She acting up. I'm going to Twitch.
Oh shit.
Hey, it all spend the same.
It all spend the same. Not the pancakes.
Her
It all
pregnant
spend
ass
the
acting
same,
up.
Brent. Oh, wait a minute.
Somebody gonna put some syrup on them.
You got that right. Wes said like the uncle is soul food, hide money in the TV. I mean, I ain't got no money in the TV. That is a good place to hide some money, though.
Okay,
but we got got off subject with the money thing. You tripping, Byron? You wilding?
But
That was
Byron
the
just figured it
agenda.
out. He unlocked it. They've been wearing wigs from the jump. That's what's wrong.
Bro, look at the time frames though. You know what I'm saying? The earlier cats got the wigs on. Benjamin Franklin,
Okay.
George Washington.
What are you saying?
I mean, they came over here with the wigs. You heard me?
Okay. So what is you saying?
That's all I'm saying.
They
They
wore
calling
wigs
them
back
now.
in the day. Is all you saying,
That's what I'm saying. They wearing wigs now.
bro? That was part of their
History
culture
repeats
back in
itself.
the day. Who wearing
History
wigs now?
repeats itself.
I'm confused. I done got so confused. This Byron
Bro,
live.
move on, bro.
I could pull y'all together, but we don't got time. Let's get to the next
No,
one.
we
Bro,
can't.
just
We ain't gonna
move
pull
on,
this
bro.
together because you
I
finna
got you, Byron.
make up
I'm
some
with you.
phantasmical to pull this together, Brent. Because good lord,
He's saying they sneakily headed through time to get it to modern day, but that's not the end of that. We're not going in the next
I
topic.
mean, British Parliament was been wearing wigs for how long?
They still wearing them today, but that's not the end of that. Wesley, keep it moving.
I know that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get at. This man is wilding. He out here in these streets.
I tried, Byron.
He out here wilding and trolling at the same time. I don't know nothing about all that.
This is no.
He ain't for the people, bro.
He's not. Bro, he's never
absolutely.
been. He's never been, dude. And that shit crazy. And everybody think
Them
I'm
people
wrong.
done gave him a position at the company, and he didn't change.
He ain't been right since. He
Okay.
ain't been right since. No, I'm now that part. I know. Nah, that part I won't have Byron back on, but I will have Byron back on. You ain't shit.
The judges be looking wild.
Yeah, the judges do be looking wild.
Wow, crazy.
Byron said that.
Henry, pass me my wig.
Byron said that man was a nigga. I said what?
Cut it, girl.
That's what killed me. He said the girl. I said, huh?
Turn my light back on.
He black. I'm like,
This shit won't curling up like that. Come on, man.
he said
Stop it.
Hey man, if you haven't already, before we
he had
continue
soul
on
glow in
with
the
this,
back.
before we continue on with this, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to what we're doing to bring in more people to join this conversation. If you haven't already, for the most part, we are live every Tuesday coming to you. We post clips and whatnot as well. So definitely join in on the conversation with us. And hey, we experts about nothing. So we don't know nothing about nothing. We just having conversation. So y'all definitely join the conversation to get us straight. Because Byron said that the money is a plant. So we're gonna continue on from there. Oh
It's
man.
green. It
It's
was
green?
green.
Is green? What that got to do with? What the green got to do?
I said it was. I said it was green. Wes, move along. You said a plant.
Yeah.
Plants are green.
Grass is green.
I'm done with all of
Oh,
y'all.
And sometimes it's green on the other side, but Byron, I don't know what type of you got some other
Weeds.
greenery. You got some other greenery going on right now.
Thorn bushes, shrubs, money
Oh
trees.
God, no! All right, loose change. I'm not putting that on my screen.
Oh,
But if you want to do that, that's your free will to do so. But that name does not. I do not support that, and that will not be on my screen. But that's all for your free speech. Anybody that want to see that, go to YouTube and you can read that comment. Woo! Because ain't no way.
Oh, hey, Grimace, you should have been here the other week when we talked about the bush bag.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you think?
Yeah, put it on the screen. We didn't talk about. We talk about this when we get up there. Grimace,
So
you should have been here
Grimace
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So this is your people, Durante. Grimace said. But see his question. Do you think?
No, take this shit off the screen. This has been the Experts About Them podcast. She's banned from my chat when I stream again. She ain't coming back.
So we talked about this few weeks back. You have to go back and check the episode, and maybe I'll clip it too. But apparently, I mean, they out here making a lot of money from these clips and things out here in these streets. There's a lot of folks out here buying too. It's wild in these streets. People is out here outrageous.
Or what was the
So-
number? Was $150,000? Is that what you was that the number?
She made a lot of money. I don't
Well,
remember how
we
much
talking
that is.
6 figures money, Grimmish, that on a person selling their own. So I mean, if you're making that to sell it, I'm sure if there's a niche for what you just put up there as a
Yeah.
comment.
The young lady.
Hey, if they can bring dudes back that ain't got no hair with the little pepper shake out, they do anything.
Yeah, they can make it work. Hey man, it's all about
You
the
talking about I'm wilding. Whoever that is wilding.
Absolutely. Y'all are in the same boat and wilding.
Yeah, yes, Grimmish selling. Yes, the whiskers. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yes, they was out here selling them, and it's 150K business or more, and that's her hustle on the fans.
I'm mad. I'm mad that I heard her saying beaver whisker.
That's tough.
I'm playing.
All right, but let's
I can hear her voice.
Hey y'all, let's
shit,
get
bro.
to these sports. Let's get to these playoffs. As a matter of fact, well,
What
before
playoffs?
we do that, yeah, let's
What
get to these playoffs. Let's get these playoffs, man. So we got a couple teams from this podcast in the playoffs. Mine isn't one of them. But we got the Cowboys and we got the Eagles in the playoffs. How y'all feel about that? First off,
We're in the playoffs.
you're in the playoffs. Yeah. What you gonna do in the playoffs? And I
0-0. I feel like it's all about Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield have a good game, we're gonna lose. If he have a average game, we'll win.
You sound like you just gave a political fucking answer. Yeah,
I mean that's just what it is.
Game we're gonna lose.
Our defense playing like trash, bro. If our defense our defense ain't holding up, bro.
Who said that before me? Right? I know you ain't gotta tell me. I'll just say it for you. That's cool.
But okay, Eagles gonna win the Super Bowl.
Wait, hold on. Be a real fan and not this. You back to this money Byron again. Could be a real fan real quick.
What are you talking about?
He told you that.
He was, and then he changed his mind. He didn't went back to this.
Yeah, when I talk like that, then I got dude on my back.
You
over here beside me.
You talk like that.
Exactly, but it's not. Hey, it's cool when they do it.
That's me. That's me. Don't work. Don't try to be like Byron. See, you trying to be like your daddy all the time. You need to be your own man.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell your little ass something. I'm pulling up. I'm over it. I'm over.
You need to be your own man, son. You need to be your own man.
I'm over.
Be your own man.
I'm over.
Be your own man. Don't be like me. Don't be like daddy.
Nobody.
Like hold on. So like Durante said, it's cool when they do it, but when I do it, it's
cool. It's an issue. Now everybody on his back and everybody hate him. Nobody. That's why everybody can't cry like a look. Let me tell you something.
I just want to tell both of y'all. I really hope y'all win, and I'm not trying to be facetious.
You know why? Let me tell you something.
I think that LA gonna have Detroit's number unless Detroit really come out smacking. So I want y'all one more time because I need the rubber band.
I was about to say that's the only way we can play the Cowboys.
We beat y'all last time. I said I'll see you in the playoffs. I need y'all to take care of business. Also, Dallas, this is to y'all. Don't y'all get up here and get deer in the headlights on Green Bay.
Don't get up there.
Don't get up there acting.
Hey, don't get up there, Buddy Love. Come on and fuck y'all up.
Listen, I believe the first quarter of the game. I think that they kept looking up at the scoreboard and be like, "Oh, okay, the Giants have scored 3, so Philly gonna get in the game and just really kick it." Because I really thought we was gonna lose to the Commanders for a minute. Like we really didn't come on to the second quarter, and so I was like, "They about to turn back in the pump because I'm really about to be mad. I mean, we about to give up everything." No, they settled back in. I was surprised what happened to y'all, but again, I need y'all to be on y'all A game next week because I want y'all one more time so we can settle the rubber band match, the match we didn't get to have last year.
Look, we should get past Tampa.
Okay.
If we don't, we're gonna see two of the top teams, either San Fran or y'all. Because if we win, we'll see San Fran. Because we'll be they
reseed. It depends on what happens with LA. They reseed.
It depends on what happens with LA. If LA win, then they gonna go see San Fran, and then we gonna go see y'all. But Green Bay win, they gonna go automatically see San Fran, and then we just gonna figure it out from there. But regardless, we got a tough playoffs ahead of us. But like people say, it's any given Sunday is 0-0. And Mason actually said, Mason Rudolph was like, we in the tournament. Let's just play. It's a whole new ball game.
Baby, let's go.
It's a whole new ball
Bro, we
game.
won 4 games that people didn't think we would win before
And
we went
lost,
on the
and we lost 6 games in the last 7.
Yeah, and we lost the games that they didn't expect us to lose, but we won the games that it's crazy. They didn't expect us to win.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Can I give y'all some hope? I want to give y'all some hope. I don't know why. Because I want you to root for your team hard this weekend.
Give it to him,
I'm
bro.
gonna root for him.
There was a point where we had beaten y'all and we were going to have the division. And then we got crazy for a short period of time. Not as long as y'all, obviously, but y'all had done a lot of winning in the front half. We got crazy, and I thought, oh, geez, Philly gonna cakewalk into the division. Like I thought you were initially. Then I thought maybe we got a shot, and then it looked like that door had closed again. Somehow, some way, we dumb lucked ourselves into the 2 seed. So I would tell y'all, I know the last little tail end was kind of a struggle, right? Durante, you laid out a scenario that would almost go beautiful for y'all. Y'all are the 5 seed. If the Rams beat Detroit, they have to go to San Fran. If we mess around and lose to Green Bay, y'all gonna get to host a playoff game at home if you take care of business against Tampa. Just let that. So if we do what sometimes we do, I hope we don't, but if we do, y'all got a shot at hosting a playoff game with a chance if you win that game to go back to the NFC Championship game. So all hope is not lost yet. Now, obviously, your defense got to play, so that's problematic. We don't know what Jalen's got going on with his hand, and y'all heard about AJ yet? We don't know what AJ's status is yet. So y'all
Keep playing, bro.
So listen, but don't give up hope. We get do our Dallas thing. Y'all gonna have a home playoff game problem, and that's crazy.
If the Rams win, oh my God, ain't gonna be no more.
And please, if we don't get further than y'all do, please make it to San Fran and get him a piece. All of us in the NFC, please.
Yeah, seriously.
Good luck.
Because I'm not going. If anybody loses in the NFC and San Fran makes the Super, I'm praying to the Lord if they see Baltimore or any team at that point, I beat the dog shit out of them. Please, anybody. And you're a hater because it beat y'all. You damn right I'm a fucking hater.
Oh no! Hey, and my Thursday night football stuff souvenir is gonna be worth some money because this gonna be their championship season. Hey, Baltimore, take care of business.
Afghanistan, look out for your boy.
Listen, just in case the folks in the NFC East can't do it, we need one more group. Y'all, the whole league with you.
Because the only team, I ain't gonna lie, the only team in the AFC is Baltimore and maybe the Bills. My sleeper team, Cleveland, but Bills definitely is a powerhouse.
I told Brent the story is written for Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean they could really do it. They can at least get one. They can at least get one game.
So y'all telling me.
I would love to see the Texans though, but they're young. So if they lose, nobody's gonna be mad. They turned around from I put them at the bottom 20. So hey, they got my props. They went even. I mean not even. They went well over 500. Miko Ryans, yeah, he said y'all forgot I played the game, right? So I gotta Go ahead, Brent. My fault.
No, I'm just gonna listen. Y'all telling me Flacco gonna come out here? Flacco finna win this playoff game. Probably go back to Baltimore. Man, that's crazy. Wesley trying to get y'all into. If it happens, Wesley, the NFL is written. It is written. If this happens, it is written. It's absolutely written.
The story is written. It's finna go down. It's finna be an Eagle situation. I'm trying to tell you.
What do you mean an Eagle situation?
And then
y'all brought y'all boy Foles out there and took y'all all the way where y'all gonna need to be.
If this,
wait a minute, wait. So he gonna be Houston. He gonna beat Baltimore. Then he gonna beat San Fran or whoever come out the NFC.
Hey man, that man been slinging that thing.
Y'all,
that defense ain't nothing to play with now.
Wesley, have you been in the herb tonight?
That defense ain't nothing to play with. I'm trying to tell you.
What Cleveland gonna do with them boys pinning their ears back, running at them? Joe Flacco ain't gonna have time to get no ball out of them. He ain't playing with them dumb teams he been playing last couple weeks. He's playing some real folks.
I hate y'all so
Flacco
much.
been moving
God
like
damn
he
it.
young again, man. I don't know. He won't move that well when he was young, if you ask me. But he moving pretty well.
He's tied them kids. He tied them kids at home. That's what that was.
He like, look, as long as I'm playing, I ain't got to worry about him. Shoot, he got motivation.
But I do like Houston, Durante. I'm with you. I like Houston. I like they got a good look about them for to be a young team and a young quarterback leading it. I like them.
Hey, but speaking about
Even if
being
they
at home with them
don't.
kids. What, Durante?
Go ahead.
Speaking of being at home with them kids, man, Russell Wilson is back home with them kids for more than one reason. But what y'all really think about them tossing this man out for contractual reasons? That's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, Russ didn't want to adjust his contract. Russ got that,
no trade clause, number one.
Yeah, he got that
You
no
pay
trade
for what you
clause.
get,
And on top of shout out Deshaun Watson. But like you think like he has that like clout to do that. Like, look, I don't want to adjust my contract. So then you get mad at him, and he was gradually starting to turn the season around. But then you get mad at him and send him. It's like, you know what? Okay. I wouldn't. I'd just be like, you know what? Let me lift my trade clause and go find somewhere else to go.
Well, I mean, he is going to, I think.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, a fit for him. He get guaranteed. He not even in just sitting. It's two facts. I'd be like, you know what? Cool. Y'all can have it.
I mean, they did your boy dirty though, Kelvin, man. I mean, y'all did him dirty, Kelvin. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all did him dirty. Shoot. But you about to say where you think he should go, and that was gonna be my next question. So where you think he should go?
Steelers.
Okay.
That'd be good.
That'd be interesting.
Hey, bros, but I'm about to get up out of here, man. This water been running through me, and I gotta get up.
Well, you the one that decided to toss the whole bottle back when he was talking about George Washington.
Yeah, man.
He talking about them dry wigs.
Them dry wigs had him sipping, bro. But that's okay. I got one last thing to run by you before you get out of here, Byron. What you think about your boy Ja Rule lying to people? Your boy Ja Rule out here talking about his new contract worth $100 million. $100 million where?
Hey, man, you can't watch his pockets though.
I watch his music. How can I do that?
This been the Express About Nothing podcast.
Man, what he get it for? I mean, it depends on. Hey,
what he get it for? Existing for it sound like, and it's not even true,
bro.
My
you get what you can negotiate, bro. It don't matter.
$100 million deal for what? Who listening to Ja Rule in this year of 2024?
And listen,
that's not old music.
And listen to
you get what you negotiate, bro. It don't matter. If you feel like it ain't worth that, it's worth that.
Listen to his wording. He said, yo, I potentially sign, bro. I potentially put in $10 and could potentially get 500 off of it. Am I gonna fucking get it? Don't know. Because I could probably get 80 or 100. Like, no.
The worst part about it is the could, right? So like, bro, the contract could be for like $1 million, but got all these extra incentives, right? Like they have in the NFL contract, where you got to get so many yards, so many catches. Ja Rule, you got to sell so many records, you got to do so many concert spots, listen, go ahead.
He couldn't even get the Fire Festival right. But anyway, with all that being said, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast, and I'll be your host, Wesley. Brand, what you want to tell the people?
Hey man, see something, say something. Check out the missus at Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram. Link to her website is in the bio. Get your custom decor, get your events planned. Holla at us. Calendar is filling up. I'm starting to plan these vacations. So, again, take care out there. I know we had some crazy weather, so y'all be good.
Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram. Byron, man, what you want to tell the people?
Man, make sure y'all shop Big Dogs Only, man. You already know. BigDogsOnly.com. Got a sale coming, always giving away free stuff, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share podcast, like, comment, share Big Dogs Only, like, comments, share, get the hands, whatever Wes got going on, whatever, Durante got it going on, which is probably nothing. But y'all do y'all thing, man. Hey man, if you don't know the way, you definitely know the way.
Black people just dunking on other black people.
I'm just trying to pick him up though.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Fuck that shit, man.
Bruh.
Use promo code DBrain11 for 20% off.
Fuck that shit.
Durante,
What was LeBron and you and Jason
brand.
Terry?
Fuck that.
I just
nigga's
wanted to see the
brand.
ball
That shit
hit. That's all.
garbage. That shit garbage. His
Listen,
brand
listen,
garbage.
he-
All his clothing fake. Let me stop playing. I ain't gonna do that like that. Let me stop, dog. You know, a black person get mad, they just start saying random shit. Yo, hey, all his shit fake. Fuck that. No,
he gonna give you
y'all
all
shot
the
big dogs only. Gonna get shut the hell up.
Damn.
what you want to tell people?
Promo
Durante,
code.
man?
Y'all use
Come on.
promo code DBrain11. Get you 20% off on that big dogs only. You see, he got the burgundy coming out. He should be having some socks soon because I keep suggesting that. I want 10% off of it. Gifted hands. If y'all see Wes out there in a Rolls Royce, I don't say I told y'all so.
You won't
You don't like
Not the Rose.
He don't like him.
Y'all
He's more of a Maybach type of guy.
Maybach, yeah, definitely Maybach.
Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna see it.
But y'all stay safe for real and take a shower. I don't give a damn at this point, but use a washcloth too. I'm gonna start adding that to y'all because we ain't trying to have y'all come out here smelling like wet paper and alligator knees. Like I'm not trying to smell that shit. So y'all be good out here and brush your teeth.
They out here smelling like kombucha, hot dog water, and kimchi. It's tough times out here, boy. I tell you what, y'all better use this. The addendum. Y'all better use that washcloth. Don't think it's for poor people because it's for all people.
Oh, and in case it wasn't clear, put some water on that thing too. Don't just be standing there dry rubbing with the soap in there. Listen, get your washcloth, get your soap, turn the water on. If you ain't starting with hot water, which you should be there, but if you ain't starting with that, I'll just settle for you washing with the water you got. Lather it up, exfoliate with that washcloth, please.
Please do so, folks. With all that being said, this has been the Express About Nothing podcast, and we out.